Here's my review of this game. This is called Penguin Panic. That was kindly sent to me to try it out. This is a fun game that has to do with words for kids. So I have it set up. I have my Penguin Panic cards. This is my draw pile. And then these are my icebreaker cards. And then you put the first one up. So basically how it works is you flip the card over and then you're gonna look at this card, and since that circle is blue, you're going to the blue letter at the end, which is an E. So the first person to come up with a word that starts with an E, and it can't be like names and things like that. So elephant, if I said that, then I would get to keep this card and it would be my point. And then you keep going. So this time it's a red circle, so you're going with the first letter, which is an I, so I could say ice, and then I would get that card. So it is a speed game, so you're trying to think fast and beat your the people around you to get the cards. There are a few fun cards in here that I'll explain. So you could flip this one over, and this is 3 words. So when these special cards happen, you're gonna be looking at this card. So it's red, so I'm going to the first letter, which is N, and I have to say 3 different words that start with N. So I could say noodle, nice, naughty. Those are my 3 words. And if I get that, then I get this card and I get this card. And then you would flip over the next one. And then they also have this one, which is a number. So if you have the number card, then you're also going over to here. It's red, so we're going with the first. The next one is this number card. So if you get a number card, then you have to say a word that starts with the first letter of this number. So 3, which would be T, so I could say tree, and then I'd get that one. This one is red and blue. So this one's a little trickier. So you would come over to your icebreaker card and you have to come up with so if it's red, a word that starts with P but has a T in it. So it's red and blue. So you could say, instead of pilot, polite, because that has both those in there. And then you would win both those cards. This card is a repeat card, so same thing, you're looking at red, so we're working with P, and I have to say, if I were to say Pilates, I would say it Pilates, I'd say it twice, and then I would get both those cards. And then the last one, this is a slap card, so the first person to slap that card gets this card. So that's how the game works, pretty easy and fun. They also have a few extra ideas you could do to make it more advanced if you have kids who this is just too easy for them. This works perfectly for our kids because they're still young, but we've had a lot of fun with it. So if you're looking for a good card game to help with their words and fast thinking, this is a great one. Definitely check this one out.